first get your iPad and you start things out, let's go into settings. If you can't see settings, just swipe down and type in SETE, and you should see this big cog and gray icon. You'll come in here. You might not see that it's signed in. You'll have to click on the top left-hand corner here. And when you do, you might need to come and sign in. Once you're signed in, go to iCloud. You might want to turn photos off. You might want to turn iCloud backup off. Keep your iCloud keychain. You might turn that on. You might have most of these off. You could have iCloud Drive if you're paying for things, and all of these could be turned off. It will start to use up the 5 gigs very fast. Next, please make sure that your Find My iPad is clicked on. This way you'll be able to find the iPad if it is gone missing. Next, what we want to think about is screen time. Screen time we're going to turn on, and this is my child's iPad. We'll turn this on. Right away it wants to think about your downtime. When do you want your son or your daughter not to be using their iPad anymore? So screen time starts right now at 8 o'clock or 2200 hours and ends at 7 o'clock in the morning. It means the iPad is basically shut down for them. So we could set the downtime. You can see all different categories in here. Continue in, and you'll need to create your actual passcode that you need to remember. Otherwise you have to restore your iPad. So I'm just going to put in a password so you can see it, and it wants it twice. And then we can put in your Apple ID. Now with screen time on, let's have a look. We could go in and say that there's an app that we want to limit. Maybe we don't want social apps. Maybe we don't want certain games, entertainment. Again, we could have certain communication limits. So during screen time, just contacts being available. During downtime, everything can be turned off. Contact editing means that they can add new contacts without your permissions or with your permissions. Certain apps you might always want to be allowed. You can always take these off. Messages and FaceTime, etc. If there are other apps you want always allowed, for example, Google Classroom, content and privacy restrictions. Come in here, flip this on. Content restrictions, these are some of the things we want to change. We want music, podcasts, news, and workouts to be clean. Music videos profile on. The music profile is to be on. Our movies should be rated G. TV shows should be TVG. Books should be clean. Apps, we want to allow all apps so that everything can be installed, because you can choose the apps based on common sense media. App clips don't allow, and web content, limit the adult websites. Explicit language don't allow. And you can choose, do you want them to be able to play multiplayer games? Do you want them to allow to add friends? Do you want them to allow to connect with friends? Player private messaging? Profile privacy changes? Avatars and nicknames? Up to you. Location services, it's just good to know which items will be using the location services. Apple advertising, don't allow. Allow apps to request to track. Media and Apple Music, don't allow. Passcode changes, this is a good one, don't allow, because then they're not going to change it and then forget it. And installing apps afterwards, we might want to turn that to don't allow. Deleting apps, we might want to turn that to don't allow. And in-app purchases, turn that to don't allow. Require a password, we can always require. Account changes don't allow.